And hello, Hump Day fans. Yes, it's Wednesday and another middle of the week, Hump Day. This one is dedicated to all of the women in my life, maybe you. Valuable lessons here for all men. Took me a lifetime to learn this, so please don't wait till you're over 50 or 60. Pay attention because it matters every day of your life. Some people don't get my age, they never figure this out. So bear with me here. Here we go. Here's what we get in our lifetime, right? Here's what we get. We get our mother first. And generally, your mother has a mother. So we get our mother and we get our grandmother. And generally, I say generally because you could have been an only child, but maybe you have a sibling or two, a sister. So first we get our mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters, our, our blood relatives, right? Our relations. And then as we get a little older, we start developing relationships with other people, other girls, girlfriends, maybe a one night stand. Don't know if I'm going to recommend that kind of thing, but most of the girlfriends that you have in your life may lead you to your one true love. Maybe you get two. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I do know that that's the second grouping of women in our lives, our mothers, our grandmothers, and sisters, then our girlfriends, maybe a one night stand, hopefully your first love. I don't know how she became your first love if you didn't go out with her, right? Three, your work wife. Now, I'm going to caution everybody right now, do not make the mistakes that so many business owners and corporate executives make. You know, we all have female coworkers wherever we work at in the workplace, but we should keep our distance, a respectful distance. We should never be going one on one off into the forest with a female that we shouldn't be going off into the forest with. You know what I'm saying there? I think you do. But anyways, so the third grouping of women in our lives is work wives, other females, coworkers. The fourth group, well, really, hopefully just one, could be two, maybe three in a lifetime. Chris Proudfoot's had five. Your true soulmate, one you'll build a family with. For me, my wife. Been with her, feels like as long as I've been alive, but you know what? It has been just about as long as I've been alive. I met her when I was under 20. I was 18, I think. 66. Man, it's a long time. And the fifth, probably the most important group of all the women you'll ever have in your life, gentlemen, men, hopefully young men, your daughters and granddaughters. Wow. You get them in your life too. And we all hope that our daughters and granddaughters will have a better life than we have. We try to wish the best and pray for the best for them, and they never really know because once they start getting all those things, we're not as important anymore, and we shouldn't be. Okay, let's go out. So here's what we lose in life. All right. So the five groups are: here's what we get: mother, grandmother, sisters. That's one. Two, girlfriends, your first love. Three, work wives, female coworkers. Four, your true soulmate, one you build a family with. In my case, my wife. Five, your daughters and granddaughters. Here's what we lose. Okay, first, could be in this order. I kind of think it will be, but my grandmother passed. My mother has passed recently. So it's got me thinking about these things. Some people pass before their moms. I was blessed that I got to outlive my mom, and I'm grateful for that. Who could ask for more? But your mother, your grandmother, and maybe your sister passes along the way. Julie, I'm glad you haven't gone anywhere. You're important. You're an important woman in my life, sister. I mean that, Julie. After that, all those girls you thought were so important, some were, some were not. You'll lose them. You'll lose all those girlfriends, all the girlfriends you have right now, all the women you're seeing, all the girls you've seen in the last 3 years. You know what? In 30 years, you'll be lucky to see two of them and maybe even communicate with one. You know, think about these things. So you'll lose your mother, your grandmothers, and your sister along the way. You'll lose all those girls you thought were so important. Some were and some were not. You will also lose the woman you work with. Beware of the work wife. She's not evil. She's caught up in the same stuff you are. Beware of her. Don't lead her down the path that can ruin two families, two lives, and much more. Beware of that. The fourth group you can lose is your daughters and granddaughters. And get this, here's what really hurts, guys. You lose your daughters and granddaughters to other men. What? I'm supposed to protect my family and look out for my family and be cautious and be aware and protect. But one day, they will no longer need me to do that, nor will I be around in another 30 years to protect my daughters. So I want them to find a man that hopefully reminds them a little bit about me, but a man that will take care of them. My daughter, Brandy, thank God she found the right guy. The first guy wasn't the right guy. I'm not going to name names, but that marriage didn't last. She's been with this next guy now for several years, and I've not heard one argument or bad time. They have them, everybody does. But I think they're together because they're supposed to be. And now my daughter Heather, this was what caused all this. As she finds her soulmate and he finds her, I lose her. I lose my daughter. Man, it's a hard pill to swallow. Many of you fathers that have already gone through what I'm going through and you know what I'm going through, type some encouraging words in the comments, not just for me. I'll read them, I'll see them as I need them, but for other men that stumble across this, for other men in their 40s and 50s that are walking their daughters down the aisles and giving them away. It blows my mind to think I'm going to give my daughter away, that I've given my daughter away, that one day I may give a granddaughter away. No, I'm a grandfather. I don't think I would be doing that, but wow. And then the fifth loss of a woman in your life is your spouse. For me, my wife, my soulmate. I've been with Carla now well over 40 years. I mean, my daughter's 47 and 40. I've been with Carla almost 50 years, folks. Almost. I'm 66, 18. Yeah, 48 years I've been with Carla. A lot of history, a lot of good times, a lot of bad times. But I am so grateful that I've discovered all these important women in my life, that they come and go as I will. I'll come and I'll go. I'll be gone one day. Hopefully somebody will come across this in the future. Maybe my grandsons, Eric or Christian, will see this one day in the future when they're thinking about all the women in their life and they'll go, you know what? My granddad did a YouTube video back in 2024. Let's go look it up. And I invite you to do something like that too. Listen, in short, folks, treat every woman as if they matter. They all do. Every one of you women out there matter. Every single one of you matter. One may never know their place in life. However, we should all recognize that the amazing women that cross our paths, of which many people only get a fraction of the women who come along that I just mentioned. Treat each woman in your life as if they matter. They do. So do you. Enjoy the rest of your week, folks. I hope I made somebody else smile. If I didn't, maybe you will. Go out there and do something. Hold the door open the next time you see a lady approaching, even if it's Lynn or Jordan. Just make sure you hold the door. Oh, wait a minute, Lynn. Jordan, you hold the door open for Lynn. If you see Lynn approaching the door, you guys got what I meant there, right?